I'm all smiles here. The Ottawa Charge are heading back home for Game 3 of their series with Montreal.
Another defensive zone face-off for Montreal. Ottawa wins it back. Tirolova from the blue line. They score! Ottawa is on the board!
Sunday afternoon's game was the longest PWHL game in the league's short history. Ottawa and Montreal went into, get this, quadruple overtime before the Montreal Victoire finished the game off hours after it began. In Game 1, the Charge stunned the top-seeded Victoire, winning their first playoff game ever. The Charge are back home for Game 3 and 4. And Game 3 kicks off tonight. Puck drop is at 7 p.m. and Game 4 is Friday. Good morning to you. I'm joined by Michael Hirshfeld, who is the Ottawa Charge GM. And we got to talk some hockey here. Good morning to you. Good morning.
Thanks for having me on.
It's great to see you again. You know, we spoke to you back in the fall. You know, give us a heads up. Give us a look forward to how the Charge is looking and what you expect for this year. And here we are. The Charge are in, I say we, but here they are in the playoffs. How are you feeling now with the team in its first ever postseason? It must be very exciting.
Yeah, it's incredibly exciting, and obviously we're very proud of what we've accomplished on the ice, but just really thrilled more than anything for the fans of Ottawa. They've been tremendously supportive over our first two seasons. They've sold out our arena down at TD virtually every game. And so for them to have this opportunity to participate in the playoffs and enjoy the excitement that comes along with that, we're obviously thrilled.
Okay, so going back again to the start of the season, there you are, the GM of the Ottawa Charge. What were your thoughts about the league in general going into season number 2? What were you thinking?
Yeah, I think we were really obviously proud of the inaugural season. Lots of learning happened, but just the incredible support that we saw across all of the 6 teams from the fan bases and the interest and excitement about women's hockey. And, we were able to take it from there and continue to grow and continue to expand. And again, we're just thrilled with how this season's gone. And these playoffs are just, really fun for all the fans and for all of us to be involved with.
It's pretty incredible. I'm not sure if our viewers know. I mean, some viewers may not be aware that as the playoffs were about to start, so the Montreal Victoire had the advantage and they could pick the team that they wanted to play in the playoff, and they went ahead and picked the Ottawa Charge. You think they were surprised, especially with the very first game they lost?
Well, I hope they weren't surprised. I think we're a very good team, but I think that they had that opportunity to pick their opponents, and they chose us, and it gave us probably a little bit of motivation in our clubhouse. But yeah, we're excited to be here, and I don't think we need a ton of extra motivation, but. It was definitely a good road trip. We, split the first 2 games up in Montreal, and so it's exciting for us to come back here to Ottawa and have the next 2 games here, potentially clinch if we win both of them. And we know the fans at TD Arena tonight are just going to be incredibly loud and supportive, so it should be a great atmosphere.
Wonderful. What should fans look for tonight, as puck drops, knowing that the team is on? What should we be watching for? Well,
I think, we're really at our best when we're using our speed. We think we have, great skating ability. So if we're out there banging, we're out there playing fast, I think it's a good omen for us that we're going to have a great night ahead of us. So.
Ottawa Charge GM Michael Hirshfeld, it's so great when you come in. Now we've got history here. Remember when the team jersey and logo was revealed, and now they're in the playoffs going for Game 3 tonight against Montreal Victoire. Puck drop 7 p.m. at TD Place, and I believe it's sold out.
It virtually sold out. There's a couple of tickets left, so if you're still interested in coming down tonight, it should be a fun night. We've obviously we've got a red carpet entry for the players before the game. We've got a drum band. We've got lots of light shows. So it should be an electric atmosphere, no pun intended. And but there are a couple of tickets left. If you're still interested, please go on Ticketmaster. But yeah, we're expecting a full house and a rowdy crowd and a supportive crowd. So it should be a great night.
Michael Hirshfeld, thank you again. And go Ottawa Charge, go.
Thanks, Rosie. Nice to see you.
Great to see you too. All right.